That's great news. I'm happy to hear it. Another game. Whoa, only 18 achievements. Wow. You know, Mickey really went crazy with his set list. There's way more. So let's see the achievements. Complete the story of each character's birthday. Find all of the honey in each birthday. Find the music notes in each birthday. In junior mode, as Piglet, pick a haycorn flower. There's a junior mode. So all the achievements are just 100%ing all the levels. Sounds again like it could be a collectathon, but I was wrong about that for the Piglet game. And then do these things in junior mode. I heard the French dub is best for this one. Where did you hear that? That's such a random and specific comment to make. I feel like you're not even kidding. Oh, I guess it's because I had the languages on screen for so long, huh? That's probably why. You're just picking a random thing in the room and trolling me about it. I'm not answering that question. I do believe that this is the only baby game that I got in which we're not playing the North American release. Specifically because of that language thing I mentioned for Wind Waker. Look, it's that little Heffalump bee thing. Did this game or did the Piglet one come out first, I wonder?
In the 100-acre wood, Winnie the Pooh was going for a quiet walk with his good friend Christopher Robin.
Oh, bother. There's a rumbly in my tumbly.
You're always hungry.
Looks like the same exact models.
I know. Why don't you try
That's not a
thinking of
surprise,
something besides your tummy?
That's a very good idea, Christopher Robin. Now, I wonder what else I could think about.
Well, you could remember some of your favourite
Yeah, I was thinking the
tummies.
same thing. He looks so
yes.
small. The other
Now,
game, they looked way bigger.
Well, I think my favorite times are always the friendliest times. And birthday parties are very friendly
Christopher
indeed.
Nolan.
And so, to forget his hunger, Winnie the Pooh decided to remember a few birthday parties by looking at his friend's birthday scrapbooks.
Whoa, the loading screen even seems like pretty similar. Whoa, they have the same interactive menu? They really just... Oh, they have the swirly things. It's the same shit, I'm just not Piglet this
It's our
time.
good friend Gopher. Here,
I mean, you know...
continue your adventure. It's our...
Crazy, it's like they just took the foundation of one game and used it for the other. Is this junior mode?
It's a wonderful way. It looks like Tigger,
Multiplayer
Pooh, and
minigames.
Piglet are ready to have fun with you.
Oh my god, there's a run button.
Picture book is a wonderful way to remember your adventure. This is a perfect place for little adventurers to play.
That's me. I'm a little adventurer. What is this?
Oh. Oh.
Okay. Where's Piglet? Oh, Piglet. We've been on quite the adventure, you and I, haven't we?
Oh, hello, Pooh. I'm going for a walk. Would you like to join me?
Select embryo difficulty.
But I believe I shall rest for a while.
I think that's what this is. Same sound effects. Nice. I mean, honestly, I can understand.
Thank you, Piglet. That
Like,
was very fun.
it's neat for them to give a little mode where, like, if a kid actually liked this game, but they were too young to know how to play games, they could just mash buttons and see stuff happen in that. Makes sense. But, like, the whole game, the whole Piglet game itself was, like, so fucked up. How and why would you ever give that to, like, a little kid? I don't know what age bracket it was for.
Hello, Tigger.
Hey there, Buddy Bear.
Just watch the show at that point. Yeah,
Do
true
you
enough.
want to do some bouncy Tigger-type twirling with me?
Well,
There's some
that
mental
might make me,
gymnastics to be done about, like,
rather
why you would
dizzy.
buy
Perhaps I should
these games for your
watch.
kids. Like, they're either too young to know how to play a game, or they're too old to give a shit. Or the year is 2024 and you're doing it for achievements. Get a new paint job.
No.
His stripes, oh no. Oh no, all the dogs woke up. The worstest kind of Tigger. Get me out of here. Missing Stripes plotline again. Oh my god, they're so lazy. They're just reusing the same narrative. Oh my god, Winnie the Pooh. Do I seriously have to kick terrain again to get pots of honey?
Hello.
It's yours in junior mode. Remodel his house. Nice.
Eeyore, stop. You see, the bees have gone away. So there's nothing to be afraid of. Perhaps you should have a little rest. And while you're resting, I think I shall go see what our friends are doing.
Oh man, Winnie the Pooh.
It's a wonderful
What are they ever gonna do with
remember
you?
your adventure.
Alright. I gotta go and grab my food downstairs. Just one sec. No, it's just like the other game. You can just choose whatever. Winnie the Pooh has his own birthday. He has to attend his own birthday. Yeah, that's kind of what I use Twitter for. Art and game news. And I feel like I'd get the same thing on Blue Sky.
To forget about being hungry, Winnie the Pooh remembered the birthday of
As
one
long
of
as
his
there are
very
other
dear
people,
friends.
as long as people are on there reporting the same
Today is
stuff, then I
Piglet's
would not
birthday.
I would not
I
care
better go see if he needs help getting
about
ready for
putting
his party.
Twitter formerly
Hey
known as
there,
X behind
Sonny.
me.
If you want to visit Piglet, it's gonna be a problem. Gotta open the gate first.
Twitter's
you
also been
know.
getting worse lately.
Personally, I'd
There's
use the
just
key on
more
the
and more
tree
often.
stump.
There's periods where I'll open it, and it's usually just like I'll open Twitter if I have Wi-Fi and I have nothing to do. And they just like forget the algorithm. They forget what I use Twitter for, so I just start getting like right-wing political ads. And just like, you know, popular content with lots of views, rather than anything I'm actually interested about.
Oh,
Perfect. With that key,
I'm in the middle of one of those droughts right now.
Simple.
I don't know why, I'm just not seeing the kind of content I like. I'm just seeing random bullshit. It is the Musk effect, yeah.
it
Use an
seems
object,
to
press
me
X,
that
okay.
this iron key must open a gate.
Alright, the rule still applies. Only sparklies.
Spectacular! Now you better skedaddle on out of here and go see Piglet. Last time I saw him, he looked worried.
I heard that Subway was really busy.
Why,
Man, they
hello,
fucked up my
Pooh Bear.
sandwich.
Are you going to visit Piglet
Like
today?
cold.
Oh, yes. As today is his birthday, I thought it would be the perfect day to pay him a birthday visit.
If I like enough art or game stuff,
Oh,
it goes
he'll be
back to normal
very
for a little
happy
while.
to see
Yeah,
you.
that's kind of been my
Do be
issue
careful,
too.
dear. One of the
Exact
boards is
same
missing on the
experience.
bridge to his house. It should be replaced. I think there's a board not far from here, just on the other side of the stream. I'm not sure how you will reach it, though.
That path's blocked. Gonna have to push this box out of the way if you want to get by.
You know, it's very interesting. I feel like they did not tutorialize any of this stuff in Piglet. And I'm gonna assume that this game came first. Like, it makes way more sense to market
Superb.
Winnie the Pooh as the main
Now
character
path is clear as a
of the first
whistle.
Winnie the Pooh game on the console, right? And then Piglet would come next. But I feel like they made that Piglet game under the impression like everyone already knew how to play this game. Ooh, he can shoulder tackle? Dude. Yeah, it feels like they did expect me to play this one first.
Oh, yes. Perhaps I could make a bridge to reach the wooden board.
How am I going to make a bridge to reach a wooden board?
Oh,
It feels
yes.
like the wooden board would
Perhaps
make
I
the
could
bridge.
make a bridge to reach the wooden board.
But yeah, I feel like there was box pushing, and then they had to use the items in the circular areas to solve puzzles. I feel like I jumped into Piglet, and they just didn't tell me how to do any of that. And I was so confused at the start of the game.
Ooh.
In fighting enemies? How's that gonna work in this game?
Hey there,
They didn't really
Sonny.
teach me about that either. I
tummy of
wandered away
yours
from the
sure
level
is
because I didn't
making
know
a
I
lot
could
of
fight people.
noise. The heffalumps will know just where you are. Better skedaddle away from them.
Oh, bother. I don't suppose you know how to frighten away a heffalump?
Course I do. I'm an expert. Just find a balloon and pop it. That's sure to make 'em run away.
Find a balloon and pop it. Do not let the heffalumps and woozles touch you. Oh, cool. They nerfed my ability. Wow, they They nerfed my speed and like turning ability just to make this harder.
Superb, if I do say so myself. Now you can sightsee in peace. And don't forget, if those heffalumps come after you again, just find yourself a balloon and pop it.
Winnie B drifting. What's up, X? X Broby? This has got to be the game you had.
Hey, are those bees stopping you from passing by? Well, you've come to the right place.
First.
I found just the way to make them ski-daddle. All you have to do is
Just living
bring
in
'em
pain.
the number of honey pots they're
Get used to it,
asking
because
for.
it's going to keep going for as long as you're alive.
I don't suppose you
We
might
call
know
it the
where I could
human
find
condition.
some honey pots, that is.
Certainly do. They're everywhere. Just look around. You're sure to find some.
Find honeypots. Shake glowing objects by pressing A. What?
I don't seem to have enough honey pots. Perhaps I'd better find a few more.
Sorry to hear, Broby. Same deal I'm going through with my hams, I guess. Lucky you, you live in the town where the specialists are. Shoulder check these bastards.
Oh, stuff and fluff. I can't cross the bridge, for you see, there is a board missing.
It said shake glowing objects. What do you mean glowing objects? Whoa, pelvic thrust. Winnie with the Pooh. What is up? Oh, cool. It's the exact same as the cookies. That was not a glowing object. You see that? It said... Oh, it is glowing. Very faintly. Okay, so they did just copy the mechanics over 1-to-1, but... Like, there's a run button in this game. I'm gonna be pissed if there's a run button in that Piglet game and I never knew about it. Horrendous. Wish I could help you, Broby. I know the feel. You need a hot bath or something. A heated blanket. Some big Tylenol. Hopefully a doctor's appointment helps you out.
Stupendous! All the bees have skedaddled. Next time they bother you, bring 'em some more of those honey pots.
Give him a back rub to help. Broby's too far away. FF raids. Oh my god, that's right. Try not to hurt your shoulder anymore. To do FF. Remember, that's how I got my injury. I've just pushed a whole box into the river because that's gonna make the bridge to get to one singular wooden plank. Like, why can't I just push the box where I got? The roundabout logic. Like, people act like kids are so dumb. This is why, because we treat them dumb. Posture check. Yeah, man, an ergo chair is good.
This board looks rather like a board from a bridge, of which I know.
To tell me where honey is? Yo, where's honey at? Whoa.
Oh,
Find the other musical notes hidden in this level to unlock music in the Pooh Music Hall. Spent an hour bent over and struggling on the M2 drive. Jesus Christ, you really overworked yourself trying to get that thing in, apparently. Did you have corticosteroids? Or are you talking like prednisone? Oh, that's rough then. I had never had those before. Oh, prednisone. I mean... Yeah, I guess I don't notice any immediate effect when I run out of prednisone. Once, but per 5 days. Oh, man. Winnie the Pooh, why is your game like this? Well, hopefully those shots help. That's what I want to get. Because I hear that they help with the pain. But yeah, I haven't ever had any. Prednisone I don't think would really help with pain relief.
Oh, stuff and fluff.
Could be wrong, but... I feel like that helps with inflammation. One way or the other, all of us here, we're praying for your swift recovery. But not before my swift recovery. Flint bless.
Oh.
Like, that's glowing? Are you kidding me? It almost feels like they did that in response to the items bounce around way more too. This is a glowing item. You have to get, like, right up to it. Can you tell that that's glowing? Pretty faint. Like, I don't think that they were glowing in the Piglet game. They have the same fucking annoying ass issue of like, yeah, let's spread them around and bounce around the level. I have to imagine this game came out first. Let me just look at the emulator and see. It says Piglet's Big Game. Oh, it doesn't have a year on it. Damn it. Never mind. I thought I'd find my answer there without having to Google it, and I don't want to Google it right now.
Happy birthday, Piglet! Are you having a happy birthday so far?
I am. I would be. Except, you see, Pooh, I lost my broom. And now I can't sweep up for my birthday party.
Well, don't worry, Piglet. I believe Kanga has a broom. I shall just go ask her if we may borrow it.
Oh, thank you, Pooh Bear.
I wonder when the difficulty spike of this game will come in. Because I assume there will be one. Just like there was in the other one. Oh cool, these guys are back. Piglet should have just done that. That seems way easier. This game's so chill and relaxed. Piglet game was like stress.
Oh, Kanga, could I possibly borrow your broom? I'm afraid that Piglet has misplaced his.
Well, I'm still doing my housework, Pooh, but I'll give it to you just as soon as I'm done. While I finish up, would you be a dear and go look for Roo? It's time for his snack.
Well, I'd be happy to, Kanga. Now, where is he?
I believe he's playing in front of your house.
This game is so lit and based. Thank you for your commentary, chatter.
Roo, I'm glad I found you. I was just visiting Kanga, and she said it's time for your snack.
But look, Pooh Bear, I've been trying to catch butterflies to bring to Piglet's birthday party, and I haven't caught any yet.
And I haven't been much of a help.
Well, perhaps Eeyore and I could try to catch the butterflies together.
Oh, would you please?
Well, I'll give it a try.
He just hops on his back.
Make a mistake, though.
I just know you can do it. Oh boy! We're gonna catch butterflies!
Whoa. Someone's revving up out there. So there's a thing. Eeyore gets scared from sticks or something. Catch all the butterflies, let's go!
Oh, that was great! Look at
That
all
was
the
awesome.
butterflies I got. They can fly all around at Piglet's party. And now I can go home for my snack.
Guess I'll go look for some sticks to rebuild my house again.
I shall
How come
go
no one
with
helps
you,
him with his
Roo.
house?
Perhaps
He's like
Kanga has
homeless, he
finished
builds a
her
house out of
house.
sticks. Constantly gets destroyed and has to rebuild it. No one's ever like, yo, Eeyore, you want to be my roommate? You don't have to be homeless. I know we're like friends. Wow, already 16% of the achievements?
Pooh dear, thank you for finding Roo. And I've just finished my housework, so you may take my broom now.
Thank you, Kanga. Oh, this will make
Her
Piglet
voice
very
actress kind of
happy.
sounds familiar. I don't feel like, was she even in that other
Will be
game?
ever so happy to have this broom to sweep his house.
They don't believe in charity for friends. This is the whole map. That means I gotta go find some of that, some of that there, what do you call it, like honey. There's some honey over there in Winnie the Pooh's house. Whoa. Pretty cool. I like that it goes all over the place. Like, at least there's a sprint button. I feel so much faster. Oh, that's so mean of them. I have to hit it from the side, but then they launch the honey out in like an angle. Is this game even going to tell me when I get all of them? I haven't been smart enough to find all of it just yet. Or at least I don't think so. Like, for all I know, I have all the honey in this area, and this game didn't bother telling you when you got everything. Ah, there we go. Ah. Nice check mark. That looked way rough. I think once I finish this game, I'll be a better person. I'll be wiser, stronger, and smarter. That's a good reason to play these games. They kind of refine you as a human. Because you can empathize with all of the different characters and like find pieces of your own self reflected in the Winnie the Pooh characters. You just can't find that in other media. And the only bad thing is looking for this effing honey. And then these musical notes as well. I kicked that mailbox, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's one. What else did I hit? Why does he pelvic thrust sometimes? That's a little odd. What else is there? These boxes need kicking? It's his strongest attack, and I believe it is the thing. It just seems weird that they would allow you to know that in this game. Feels like something they should have saved for a later game. With that random rock. Is this thing even glowing? Unless it stops glowing, it doesn't at all look like it should. Back to the fun part. Kicking all the random terrain until we find what we need. I have no idea. It had a musical note in it. Like, what the fuck, man? God, I hate this. What am I missing? It's funny to complain about not having a run button, and then I've also complained about having a run button in, like, Resident Evil 4. And now I'm feeling it in this game. Like, I'm glad. I have a higher move speed with holding run, but now I'm just going to be holding run the entire game. I can already tell it's hurting my thumb. Because why would I ever stop running? I just want to go top speed. They should have just made Piglet's top speed faster in that other game. I was too slow. What the fuck, man? How have I not found it? Like, am I crazy? There's an check mark on the honey there. There is not a check mark here. Like, I'm missing some. But from what? What random fucking thing do I have to hit? It's supposed to glow when you get close. That doesn't look like it glows at all. This is the first level, man. It shouldn't be this complicated. Just no winning. I guess once you get everything out of it, yeah, it stops glowing, but... the glow is so faint, I don't even know. What the fuck? I swear I hit that earlier. Man, I mean, at some point I knew I was gonna hit the right thing and get pissed because I hit it already, but... whatever. Fucking game. Winnie the Pooh game. Oh my god. You guys are really gonna come back every time? That's gotta be Rabbit's little carrot machine. This just like stands out. The music note. It's the secret music note. Super, you've unlocked a new piece of music. Go to the Pooh Music Hall to hear it. No thanks. You'll have to make me. Interesting that they don't track the music on the map like they want. Sometimes those items have like a weird glow when they're off screen, and then when they get rendered back on screen, you can like visibly see it. What item do I have again? Oh, the broom.
Piglet will be ever so happy to have this broom to sweep
Piglet's
his
gonna
house.
go fucking bonkers when I give him this. There's like no music. It's kind of... whole game feels depressing right now. Reminds me a little bit... I don't know why I'm thinking of like Digimon World 1 having... There's like a certain bird call that they have in probably a sound resource for... you know, different media, and I hear it sometimes in movies and TV shows and stuff. I'm like, whoa, that's the same sound effect that they used for just background bird noises in Digimon World 1 from the 90s. I feel like they still use it to this day in other properties, and right now one of those birds sounds like the same species or whatever. Like the Wilhelm scream. Yeah, if it works, it works. Very busy Piglet. Oh, his sign. The glow is so fucking faint. Ridiculous.
Oh, thank you, Pooh Bear. I feel much better now. And when I have a broom, I just know I'll feel even better.
Here you are, Piglet.
Oh, a broom. How wonderful. Now I can sweep my house from top to bottom.
And I shall help you, Piglet. Then your house will be the perfect place to have the perfect birthday party.
And indeed, Pooh Bear remembered that Piglet's birthday party was one of the most perfect ever.
Kind of sad. He's so excited to get a broom to sweep his own fucking house on his own birthday. Winnie the Pooh, you should just sweep his house for him. Lazy bastard.
Up
Nice. 33% done with the game. Relatively
and as Pooh
speaking.
remembered his friend Rue's birthday, he forgot all about his hungry tummy.
Today is Rue's birthday, and I haven't found a present for him yet. I think I shall ask Kanga if she knows what Rue likes best.
Oh my god, do you start at Winnie the Pooh's house like every time? Oh, it's like an interconnected world or something. I'm gonna go to the same map. What? So you travel the same pieces of map. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to check the same shit in every single world? Because they might have honey in them or something? Damn. That's a bummer. You just need the moment where you get stuck for 3 hours. What can I say? I'm not the baby genius I was when I was a baby. That door. Can I go inside his house? Why can I interact? Oh, that was to save the game. That's right. I'm gonna get stuck for 3 hours collectively on finding all this fucking honey every time. Like, why does it keep bouncing like that? Why did they do that? Why did they give the honey momentum to keep traveling further and further from you?
I suppose I shall need a turn handle to make the bridge come down.
Semi-open world, open palm game design, Winnie the Pooh, Rumbly Tumbly Adventure. Oh, it's the same item. Well, hey, I don't mind if you just make it the exact same objects every single time. Yeah, sure, then I like the fact that it's the same map. Just don't keep me guessing every time. Wow. It's easy when you already know the answer. Barricaded this time. That's blocked off this time. The other thing is there's musical notes.
Hello, Kanga. I'm trying to find a surprise to give Roo for his birthday, and I thought you might know what he likes best.
Oh, how kind of you, Pooh Bear. I know Roo would really like to learn how to do Tigger's whoop-de-dooper bounce. That would be a very nice present for you to give him.
Oh, that's a wonderful idea, Kanga, but I think I shall need Tigger to help me.
I'm not certain where Tigger is, but perhaps you could ask Rabbit. I know he's in the forest.
New map, new honey spots. Damn.
Hello, Rabbit. Have you seen Tigger by any chance?
Tigger? Why, yes, Pooh Bear, he's at home. Oh, but wait a minute, I'm afraid you can't get there. You see, all of Tigger's bouncing has caused a landslide and blocked the path, and without a shovel, well, it's impossible to get by.
I wonder where I could find a shovel.
Well, I'm sure I saw one on the way to Piglet's house. And now you'll need a turn handle to make the bridge come down, though.
Interesting that you use honey. Like, that's the money in this game. And you'd think you would just collect it for some meta reason, like, oh, Pooh loves honey, but it's actually the money to pay off the bees.
And making the bridge come down.
The big check in this game is bees. Thank fuck for that glow, because I knew that that thing was clearly something to kick, because it was glowing, but it just would not. Nope, you're not hitting it from the right angle. Doesn't count. That fucked me like multiple times in the Piglet game. I really want to know which game came first, because this one seems like it has... This is seeming like the better game so far. It doesn't have quite the lore, but... They actually put a tutorial in the game. Although the assets look a little worse. Like, this map looks rough, I think. Unless I'm just misremembering how the Piglet one looked. Oops. That's right, that's right. It looks extremely similar, but something about the quality of it looks off to me. But then again, was I really, like, trying to discern the quality the last time? I don't know. I'm probably just imagining it. But what can I say? You know, Winnie the Pooh's game just seems like the better one so far. It's more well put together. They added all the things that I wished were in the other game. Run button. Winnie the Pooh segments. Faster fights. Better tells on where all the fucking money item is.
I suppose I shall need...
Say there, Sonny. If you need any help, just give a whistle.
He's just like clipping through the ground texture that they laid for him.
Oh.
The other annoying thing in the Piglet game was that they would make me hit terrain. They'd make me hit objects that were like slightly out of the map's boundaries. Oh, fuck. And that was very dumb. The game does not appear to be making me do that so far. What is it about Piglet that they thought, you know, people should have to suffer?
Oh, bother. I can't seem to pull the shovel out of the ground. I suppose I shall need some help.
No. I don't want to get help. You can't get the shovel out of the ground. That's what the shovel's for. Useless. Winnie the Pooh's so weak.
Oh, Gopher, could you help me pull this shovel out?
Why, certainly. I'll push it up from below, and you grab it.
What?
Have to hurry, though. Can't help you for very long, you know. Got rules about such things.
You can burrow so far into the ground. Like, he can just make a tunnel through the dirt.
Well, glad to be of help.
That means the
Sonny.
shovel thing is a non-issue. Like,
Perhaps
oh my
this
god.
shovel could help me clear
This is
the
what
path.
This is what I'm reduced to. Like, what kind of possible commentary can I give on this game? This is nothing insightful. Just nitpicking cinema sins, the narrative of the Winnie the Pooh game. Like, what the fuck? There's no music, man. I feel like trapped right now. Wasn't there music in the Piglet game? I swear there was. At least the Winnie the Pooh game I remember playing on... Must have been PlayStation. Like, I feel like that had platforming in it. Oh no, my tummy. Oh, my little Winnie the Pooh tummy. Oh, fuck. Whoa, those guys are huge. They were not that big in the other game, I swear. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way, I think. Right? No, I'm not. I came from Piglet's house. I don't need to talk to you. Two scoops, camera goes away. Oh no! It's different. It actually was going down over time. In the Piglet game, it would be 2 scoops with no noticeable change, and the camera would like look away so you can't see it. He'd do 2 more scoops, and then it would just be gone somehow. Cha. This looks like it has to be something kickable, right? It's not glowing. Pelvic thrust. How did that bounce backwards? Why are there balloons just out in nature like that? Good question. There is no way to know. Just as a... It's like a perimeter defense system. When the military detects the presence of hostiles, they just like release balloons from some kind of munitions bunker or something. It's an automatic process because it's the only thing that can, until Piglet like ascends and gains his powers, there's no other way to take care of the enemies.
Oh, hello, Tigger.
Hello there, Pooh.
Tigger, I was just wondering.
Oh man, I'm so sleepy. And I'm even drinking my wake up juice.
Of course I can, Pooh. After all, bouncing.
No problem. I feel like I learned a lot of the lore.
I started bouncing and now, well,
Playing so many Winnie the Pooh games, of course.
I see. But how can I help you, Tigger?
Well, if you took this key, you might find something useful to unbounce me over by my house.
Oh. Oh, bother. The key dropped. But I shall go and look for it. Goodbye.
I just saw like a oh, it's Winnie the Pooh's like neck clipping through his shirt. I was gonna say there's like a collar to his shirt where it's like cut, but is not. It's just a funny video game issue. Onni.
Oh.
Alright, we're just bastard through that key in the other area. How much you want to bet there's enemies in here again? Just to give me something to do. Yep. So mean of them. The key.
Perhaps this key will help me open the gate to Tigger's house.
Yeah, no shit. God. Got him. There's so many little things in these games that remind me of better games, and I want to play those better games so badly. Just one more month of torture. And then I can have no one ever give a shit, including myself, that I went through all this trouble. For a little JPEG on my profile. God, it's gonna be so worth it. I always give a shit. You don't even use the site. Because you know better. You know it's smarter to never let yourself sink to that position.
Oh.
I could have avoided this if I would have started a month sooner.
This pot of glue is rather
Or if I had more time to stream.
so it should be just the
Or if I
thing
just
for
didn't
making
stream me doing this. There's so many ways I could make this easier on myself, but of all the circumstances I've chosen, this just seems like the most efficient way to do it. I am an achievement respecter, I know the grind. Right, but usually you preserve that grind for things you care about. I'm sorry to say, right now I'm not so sure I care about Winnie the Pooh and his games. That could be a hot take, so I apologize in advance. A small smackerel of honey. It's funny, the games I've looked at in my library very, very recently on Steam and thought, why do I have this installed? Oh yeah, achievements. And I'm like, interesting, I have zero motivation.
Oh, this
Like normally I
machine
would,
is driving me crazy. I just can't
but
seem
now
to
that I
get it
have
to work.
a smackerel of responsibility in life, suddenly they don't seem so important. For 1,000 gamer score on Xbox, I might have done it. Yeah, I mean, this would be.
This machine is driving me crazy. I just can't seem to get it to work.
Oh, for some reason I thought he told me what he needed. Because what do I have, a paint bucket? Or is it glue?
This pot of glue is rather
Yep.
sticky.
It's a glue.
So it should be just the thing for making something stick.
Making something
This
stink.
pot of glue is rather sticky. So
The best part of
it should
glue
be
is how
just
it
the thing
tastes.
For making something stick.
So I'm... Oh no, I got all the music notes. Wait, what the hell's the glue for? I'll admit I haven't been completely locked in, so I missed whatever this is for. Why has that achievement thing been on Winnie the Pooh for... Has it been on the wrong thing the whole time? I think it has. Oh, because I set it to the last 3 achievements at first. Oh, that's it. I used glue to stick his feet to the ground so he gets stuck and he starves.
No.
And once he starves, he won't be bouncing anymore.
Oh, thank goodness. You know I love bouncing, but stopping's good too. And now I can go. Oops. I think we got another predicament. Oh dear. Don't worry, Tigger. I shall go and ask Rabbit for help. Oh, thanks, Pooh Boy. I'm sure old Long Earth has just the thing for unsticking a Tigger.
I wouldn't count on it, Buster. Oh man, I don't know if I told the story that I went over to my mom's house because she told me there was a PlayStation box. And I wanted to get an original
me,
PlayStation
Rabbit,
1 box
But I don't suppose you might have
to
something
display.
that I could use to unstick.
And I went there,
Oh, I have
and it was
just
a
the
Wii.
thing. This stick
But
is
there's a
perfect
follow-up
for
to that now,
unsticking things.
where she
Now, if I
went
could
to
just
like
get this
a
machine to work.
some
Could
kind of
I help?
random shop in the
Oh,
rural area that we
you-
live,
you must,
and
push
they were
these levers
selling
in the right
a
order.
PlayStation 1
But I've
in the
forgotten what
original
order
box.
That is.
And she bought it for me. And it was like, holy shit, what are the odds? Like, you can't find that stuff very easily anymore. And it's apparently like wrapped up. It's my Christmas present. And of course, as we know, it's not even quite Halloween yet. So left it wrapped up in some wrapping paper in the other room because it doesn't feel right to open it before Christmas.
I'm sure we'll get it
In the
this
original
time.
box, yep, with all the paperwork and stuff I've been told.
Oh, I'm almost certain that the first lever to pull is the one that's furthest away from me.
Furthest? Okay. Little trial and error, unless I wasn't paying attention, which is very likely. And I might have mentioned before, I do kind of want to learn how to solder and do hard mods on consoles and fix stuff. Turns out it's a PSP. I saw a picture of it, so I know it's not. But that would be cool too. I'd get a PSP. I had a PSP, but I don't know. Haven't seen it in years.
I must get back to watering my carrots.
But the console that came with the box, like I would have been fine with just a box. That's what I wanted. I already have a PlayStation 1 that works.
But I wonder what I should use it for. Perhaps I shall ask Tigger.
But the PlayStation that came with all this that, you know, in its original box, I guess doesn't work. So they were selling it for parts, essentially. That's why it was a decent deal. Because honestly, I don't remember how much I was looking up the price of PlayStation 1 boxes for. But honestly, they're like, I want to guess they were at least $50 just for an empty box. Maybe it was a little cheaper, maybe it was a little more expensive. I'm having a hard time remembering, but yeah, I'm thinking if it's just a scrap console, yeah, I'd love to experiment. Maybe eventually I'll get a camera and do that stuff on stream, is what I was thinking. It'd be cool to learn how to solder and stuff.
Don't worry, Buddy Bear. I'll go get
Diddy whirl.
He's kinda handy at
What's up, Drimmy?
you know.
How you doing tonight? I missed the end of Dawn of Sorrow, if you ended up finishing that game or not. It made me want to be playing Castlevania way more than I want to play this, though. I will say that much. Yeah, that reminds me. You gave me a shout out. I wonder if I can shout out. I'm too noob at all this. No way you'd finish in 3 hours. What do you mean? I saw the aria of sorrow. It was cracked out. Surely it works like this. Hehehe. I was thinking of selling my PS4 box and it was around that price for a PS4? Yeah, I don't really have boxes for most of my consoles. Well, I don't really have any consoles anymore. The Wii U is like... I probably kept my Switch box because I bought a Switch. But yeah, the only consoles I've bought brand new, honestly, I bought the Wii U and then I bought the Switch. That's been it. All my other consoles are like used. So those are the only ones I would have the box for. I know I have the Wii U box because it was a collector's edition. But my Switch would have just been a basic baby Switch. I think I had the Nightbot command for a while. I just don't remember. Like, I set it up years ago. And I'm not so good at the streaming thing. I don't have enough monitors. I don't have enough stuff to make it work right. But yes, it was entertaining to watch you play Aria of Sorrow speedrun. Oh. No. He's coming for me. I was not looking. He's gonna squish my head. Yeah, I feel like all the things I've tried to do with slash commands and stuff, they ended up, you know, not working. And then that's usually, oh, I'm not affiliate, and that's why. Little guy.
Say, you're just a gopher I was looking for. Oh, Pooh Bear's stuck in one of your...
Got enough follows for affiliate. But yeah, as mentioned before, just need much higher average viewer retention. I feel like I get a lot of people in here checking it out, but I just stream too long.
I guess I'll just wait for you here then.
That it makes the average view count go way down. Because, you know, who's going to stick around for 12-hour streams, 10 to 12 hours? No one. I would never do that.
There you are. And watch where you're going next time.
But I feel like the Twitch angle right now is the secondary objective. The primary objective is the YouTube stuff.
I think that Tigger fellow's waiting for you.
I just have too much wrist injury to actually work on that. Compared to, it's pretty easy to get a controller and play these games. It doesn't hurt. Alright, so let's imagine that I wasn't listening to what he just said. Surely I go this way. No, not the heffalumps. I kind of understand what the purpose of these guys was in the Piglet game, but in this game I really just... I don't get it. They really feel like tacked on. Like a waste of time. This is a baby's first puzzle game. First Metroidvania. But Bloon. Why all this running around anyway? Why are they making me go back and forth? Should I listen to them to figure it out? I'll think I'll talk over them and not know.
Happy birthday, Roo!
Tigger! Pooh! You're here!
Well, of course we are, little Roo. And we got here just in time for me to teach you the whoop-de-dooper bounce.
Oh, Tigger! That would be the best birthday present ever!
And indeed,
Okay.
Pooh remembered that Roo's birthday
He figured it
party
out. He just
was a
watched him do it
great
once.
Success.
That's teaching him and that's him learning it. He just watched him do it and then immediately did it. Another point for the cinema sins. Oh, thank God, there's only 5 levels in this game and that's 2 done. It feels like this stream has already been on for 10 hours.
So Winnie the Pooh remembered the birthday of his friend, Tigger, and forgot all about his Rumbly Tumbly.
Well, I'll just have to wait until that audience ends up finding me, I guess.
Oh no, Pooh! 2 of the Tigger costumes
Another problem is, right now I'm playing games even I don't like.
Birthday picture.
No, dear.
Very excited for November 15th, when we can move on from this stuff.
Hey,
Oh my God, there's that Monster Hunter Wilds demo
I think she's over by Piglet's house.
next weekend, and I'm not going to be around for it. I wanted to test my computer, because it would be cool when that comes out. Myself and Super Moth Girl have talked about collab streaming that game, but I don't think my computer meets like the recommended specs for it. And obviously streaming it's going to make it even harder. So it would be really nice to do a stress test. I mean, I'll be around on Friday morning when it's out, but I'm not going to be able to download it in time. My internet is ass. That's why these streams are 7, 20, 30. What a bad, like a bad coincidence that I happen to be, like I'm not even just leaving the house like normal, I'm leaving the state. Because that's when I'm going to see my hand specialist. Yeah, everyone's been making their games beefy, it's kind of annoying. What did he want? I don't remember. I'm so tuned out. This game doesn't have any significant lore that I'm noticing so far. This doesn't seem like a descent into madness. This just seems like...
I suppose the thing to do is cut through them.
This seems like just Winnie the Pooh is sleeping and having a nice dream, and there's nothing crazy about it. He's helping people. Yeah, I'm leaving Friday, but I'm leaving... Oh my god, I might not be leaving Friday. I might have to leave Thursday because I have to make the trip out of state. So I might not be home at all. Like, at all.
Pooh, you've come at just
When
the
does
right
this connect to the
time.
Kingdom Hearts
costume
lore?
is
It
on
is
the other
crazy
side of
how
this ravine.
people
I'm
keep
afraid it's
bringing
impossible
up
to
Kingdom
reach.
Hearts lore in
Now,
connection with
I'm sure
every one of these
Chao can
games that we've played.
Oh, but it seems the path to his house
But
is
I
blocked
guess
by
that's,
thorns. Here, Pooh.
It's
take
probably
the
my
key to
fault
my
because I
shed.
keep playing the
There
games
are
that are
tools
part of
in
the
there
Kingdom
that can
Hearts lore.
help
So
you.
yes, this is, in fact,
I think this is the key to
part of the
Peggy's
Xehanort
shed.
saga. When does this take place? I want to say this takes place before Piglet's big game and before Disney's hide and sneak, but after Mickey Mouse's magical mirror. This is after Birth by Sleep, before Kingdom Hearts 1. So in this timeline right now, Winnie the Pooh has not yet met Sora. But the events of Kingdom Hearts are unfolding. Darkness is spreading. You can't convince me there's been sagas. No, there's only been one saga. Every single piece of Kingdom Hearts property has been the one saga so far, and they're just about to start their second one after like 2 decades. Excuse me. Thank you, Nep. Good luck out there. I'm gonna need every ounce of mental fortitude I can to get through this. I'm not listening at all to what these NPCs are saying. I've said it before, but Kingdom Hearts 3 has been on Steam now for a few months, and I was a huge, avid Kingdom Hearts fan. But Kingdom Hearts 3 I've never played. It's like the only Kingdom Hearts I've never played, so I don't actually know how the story ends. Oh yeah, no, there's no way it was planned. No story is ever planned out like that far.
Get over this ravine.
Or almost no story has ever planned out in advance that far. Okay, I have to actually listen to this.
Owl will surely know.
Owl. Got it. Only there was subtitles. I can read and like speak at the same time. A little better than I can hear and speak. And of course I don't normally stream Wednesdays, that wasn't the plan, but I gotta get these baby games out of the way. Swizzy, wake up. Swizz wanted to see this game in particular. I think Roby and Swizz both mentioned they had this specific game when they were kids. So I kind of wanted to save it for an off day when they were a little more free, which is why I streamed less yesterday, so I'd have time for today. Yeah, no game plot. That's just the nature of it, I think. Usually, you kind of come up with stuff on the fly. And, you know, it's especially sad if they were to prepare a story, like, years in advance or something, and then, like, oh, your game didn't sell well enough. You have to scrap the rest of your project and move on. Actually, that happened with Xenogears. You know, and that's a lot of effort wasted, and it's kind of sad. And as best I know, the later Xeno games, they kind of tried to retread the same exact story that they laid out for Xenogears, just kind of tweaked a little bit. That's crazy. It'd be so annoying to figure out that gate, that fence was anything if I didn't already know. Yeah, when you read the Xenogears Perfect Works, I believe it's mentioned. It's kind of like Star Wars, where it was supposed to be multiple different stories spanning different generations of the game's plot, the world's narrative. And Xenogears itself is, like in the middle somewhere. Like part 5 of 7 or whatever. It's been a while, I don't remember exactly, but... Yes, you would be correct. It was supposed to be multiple parts, and it was just one of many. And then Xenogears didn't sell very well, or they split off. I think that's when they were still Squaresoft, and then they broke off and became Square Enix and Monolith Soft. And they had to do other things with it. I think Square retained the rights to the Xenogears, and then Monolith Soft went on and started making different Xeno games. Hello, Devin Williams. Thank you for the follow. I'm doing well. Uh-oh.
Hello, Eeyore. How
Approached
are you
Eeyore too closely.
No better, no worse. Trying to catch these butterflies. Kinda hard to catch 'em without a net, though.
I feel like I'm just talking to all these NPCs. All these characters, and they want things. I love baby games. I love Winnie the Pooh. Thank you for asking. Mickey Mouse. Best character. Oh, great. What did I miss? I missed something. What did I not kick? I kicked this big stump, right? Nope, I guess I didn't. Why do they do this? Why do they launch it so far away? Yeah, man. It's really interesting, though, that this is, like, the same world. Everywhere I go, it's the same pieces of level. Can I go to Piglets? Cool, I see. Well, came across you and thought you were a streamer. No. Unfortunately not. I wish I was. I'm just a little Mickey Mouse. What the hell? I need Owl. Where is Owl? I have no idea how much time has passed. What item? I have a key?
I think this is the key to Kenga's shed.
Oh, that's why I'm lost. Because I'm not listening or paying attention to anything in my surroundings. I'm very new to streaming. cutters. Now this is Winnie the Pooh's weapon of choice. Who's this Jeff
I
Bozo?
wonder if these large scissors are strong enough to cut brambles.
This is XOXO Devin Williams. My #1 fan. Like clearly, oh man. That's nice of them. They just spawned me over on this side now. They didn't want me to suffer that much. Can I trim these now? Yes. Get me out of here. Not the woozos. Not the boar worms. That laughing over and over. Where's the balloon? What? There's supposed to be a balloon. Am I blind? Oh my god, I got a dead run. Okay, I thought this is like a loading screen over here. It will pleasure for me. Ignore above. Write me a poem about heffalumps and woozles. Suppose I could probably pick up the thing I just unlocked. A Bael.
I think I can call Owl with this bell.
What do you need a bell for, dude? Just like yell his name out or something.
Hello, Pooh. Oh, I'm very glad I found you, Owl. You see, I was wondering if you could help us cross the ravine near Piglet's house.
Oh, dear boy, I would love to, but I don't have the time just now. I'm certain I can think of something, though. Why don't you catch a few butterflies with this net? Then they could pick up Piglet and take him over the ravine. Genius idea, if I do say so myself.
What? Put Piglet in the net?
A butterfly net is rather useful for catching butterflies. Oh.
I feel like I've gotten no musical notes yet. That looks like I've gotten one. I can't really tell. It's kind of hard to know what's filled in and what's not. It would be a safe bet to say it fills in left to right, but sometimes you just don't know. Sometimes they just reverse eye. The hell's that one game? Anyway, sometimes they just reverse it for no reason. Okay, so I have 2 out of 3. Gotcha. At least this game is consistent progress. There's no way I'm gonna get like uber stuck. It's just Piglet again, but easier. Until that difficulty spike in the last level.
A butterfly net is rather useful for catching butterflies.
Yeah, I thought someone else asked me for a butterfly net. Then I thought Owl just... You know, it would really help me get through this game just a bit faster if I actually listen to what they have to say. Or, I can do the same thing I'm doing now, but I could just be skipping the cutscenes instead of acting like I'm listening to them and letting them play out. You know, one of those two strategies is probably gonna pay off. Who wanted this damn net again? Eeyore.
Thanks for bringing me the butterfly net, Pooh.
Why, certainly, Eeyore. In fact, I think I need to catch some butterflies too. So I thought perhaps we could catch them together.
Sounds fine to me. Gotta be quick, though. The butterflies are flying extra
I like that he just started
fast
approaching
today.
him before he even really finished his question. Or his statement. We should work together while approaching him. Depth perception hard when the shadows are so poor. Oh, it's flying sideways, nice.
Thank you for your help, Eeyore.
You're welcome, Pooh. Glad to do it.
Now
God, I need
shall
sips.
take these butterflies to Piglet.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Drinking my wake-up juice, but it's not working. Winnie the Pooh's melatonin effect is much more powerful than 400 milligrams of caffeine
I will ask
over
you
a
to
3-hour
give these
period.
butterflies to Piglet.
Yeah, it sounded like that was... What did you say that was your PB? For Aria of Sorrow? Oh yeah, coffee doesn't have enough caffeine in it to wake me up. Only a very high concentration of caffeine and sugar at once. How much is in this? I said 400, I'm not sure if that's accurate. 240, so a lot less. But also a lot of sugar. 61 grams of added sugar. So extremely unhealthy. But it's the only thing that can wake me up anymore. That's good. Good to get a PB, you know, on stream after all that practice. Like, that's the best time for it. I don't know that game nearly well enough, but when I was just chilling out recently...
The butterflies are lifting me up.
He's God, he's Jesus, he's flying away. I was dog sitting recently, and I came across some video. I want to say it was Gnarly. He does like SMT videos normally, challenges, but just randomly I saw his Castlevania Aria of Sorrow like challenge run. And I think it was like handgun only or something, and I just watched it just to pass the time, and I was like, wow, Aria of Sorrow is so cool. I haven't played it in so long. I think I only played it one time, closer to its release. Oh wow, they actually tell you how... This game had to be first. They're telling me now how to use Piglet to kill. The Piglet always had his power to kill. But they didn't bother to explain this in the Piglet game, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that gun only run... That video, I think, was actually kind of old. But I had never bothered... Well, actually, I just don't think I had ever seen it in my recommended before. And, you know, I don't know that game well enough to be, like, impressed when I see handgun only. But, you know, sometimes it's just interesting. It's a fun watch. I just happened to catch it at the right time. Oh, that's right, I'm not playing the Piglet game. I can't kick now. What is this fever dream attack? Holy moly. Drem, don't get me started. You clearly were not here for the entire Piglet game. This is the Winnie the Pooh game, and I just happened to be playing Piglet for that short section. The Piglet game we played last week, that was the whole game.
This is perfect.
Oh, yes. Thank
And there's a lot of lore.
You're
I
welcome,
can't get into
Now,
it.
Pooh dear, you get
But
the
yeah,
costume,
it's messed
and
up.
I'll wait for you in front of my house.
The Piglet prequel. I can't tell. I don't know. I didn't even... I had both games ready, but I'm not sure which game was first. Whoa, did I just like move speed boost? What the hell? Am I just imagining that? I want to say this game is the prequel, and I just happen to be playing it second. Last week, I did the same thing. I played the Mickey Mouse game, and then I played a Winnie the Pooh game. And I think I ended up playing the sequels. And today I'm doing the same order, and they're prequels.
The costume is on the other side of the ravine, Pooh.
God, I hope that there's movement tech. Actually, I kind of hope there isn't, because I'm not going to figure it out by the time I'm done with the game. And if I hear about it after I'm done, that I could have sped up, I'm going to be upset. Oh no. Pop the balloon, kill everyone in a 100-foot radius. Oh my god, Tigger's skin fell off.
Oh. A Tigger costume. Oh, I must take this to Kanga.
Wow, nice of them to toss those halfway across the fucking universe for me to go pick up. For caffeine, I've been on needing direct energy drinks for some days. Yeah, you're saying like just coffee and stuff isn't doing it for you? I still just, I can't beat my circadian rhythm. Is just like the most powerful opponent I've ever faced. I've been such a night owl ever since I was like a kid. I just can't not do it. I can go for like a week with a proper quote-unquote sleep schedule, and then it takes very minimal effort to suddenly be back on that night owl schedule on accident, and then I try as hard as I can to break that. I just can't, but it's so easy to get back into it. So yeah, I agree. If I have to wake up early for stuff, it's rough. Dehydrating. Yeah, I've been better about drinking water as well in the last couple of years, but you gotta have a vice or two.
A Tigger costume. Oh, I must take this to Kanga.
You know, that's what they say. They say it's the best drink. Do I agree? No. Do I understand?
A Tigger costume.
I guess.
I must take this to Kanga.
I wish I didn't. Oh boy. I'm guessing something has been ruined, huh? I thought you learned that lesson a long time ago, man. Uh-oh. It's like your body is mostly water or something. I mean, just drink Sprite, you know? It's basically water. This is a thing? This is a path over here? Okay, well clearly I need to go elsewhere. Literally haven't spoke to him all day. Here's a spoiler. Yeah, man. I don't know what to tell you, man, but... I mean, I'm sorry to hear. That does suck. But at the same time, we knew he would. You gotta cut him out. You gotta block him. And then you only unblock him when you want to talk. Hello. Good morning, Swizz. You're just in time for your favorite game.
That's wonderful, dear. Now we're only missing one costume. And I think that I just saw it flying towards the mountain behind Owl's house.
The fizz shook me awake. Interesting. I used to drink a lot of soda. When I was recovering stuff from my mom's house the other day, I've mentioned this, I found this like old Coca-Cola tote bag thing that I redeemed Coca-Cola points for like many years ago, and for whatever reason I kept all the bottle caps and carton lids that I got the points from. Like they were all in that bag still, and I was just looking at it in amazement like, wow, I drank way too much soda.
I shall never be able to get through. I wonder if
That's probably why
could,
caffeine doesn't
seeing as
affect
he
me,
is
is
a
because
rather
that was
small
water to me
animal.
for many years. What the hell did he say?
Oh, bother. I shall never be able to get through. I wonder if Piglet could, seeing it.
Oh no, I need Piglet. I gotta go get Piglet. Or I have a certain wumbly in my tumbly. Yeah, I did. The worst part is, once I got the couple things that I wanted from the Coca-Cola points, I think that they had items that were available that was like real products, like, you know, you could get a chair or you could get like a mini fridge or something, but they took like an astronomical amount of points that I was just never gonna attain, so I just used the rest of my points that weren't used on cheap stuff to just get more free Coca-Cola.
I need your help.
Of course, Pooh. I'd be happy.
So it was just this vicious circle of
need to go up the
consuming it,
but the path is far
rotting
too
my
narrow
teeth.
for a bear of my stoutness.
I never really had dum-dums that much. I remember seeing the wrappers. There was... People would tell me that there was, like a star. If you got a star on your wrapper or something, you could get something. But I felt like every time I ever got one, there was a star on it. So I feel like I was being gaslit. Whoa. Swizz name color change? Because everyone's pink, probably. I think that's the Tootsie Pop. Could be, yeah, I don't remember. I feel like I would only ever get suckers when I would go to the bank. That was a pretty rare occasion for me. You know, we definitely didn't go to the bank, like, ever. The sugar addiction is what kept me, kicking, so to speak. Without sugar coursing through my veins, I think I would have perished long ago. I cannot believe that this mechanic is in this game too. This is blowing my mind right now that I have to be Piglet. Demigod Piglet. Like, I thought we were done with this shit. And yet in some ways it also feels like nostalgic. It's been a week. It Feels nostalgic to be powerful Piglet again. Sakurai. I haven't at all kept up with the Sakurai stuff, but I've been seeing people talk about... him again. But after the last DLC update for Smash Bros, I didn't watch anything with him. Only drinks Diet Coke. Water feels... Yeah, I would agree. Water did feel weird. It's one of those things you have to get in the habit of. Like, I also thought, ugh, water tastes gross. Like, I didn't want it. I still think water itself is boring, but... Like, I find myself drinking, like, a Crystal Light. Just to pack it into my water now. And I can even drink straight water just fine. It is definitely the most refreshing choice. But hey, there's nothing wrong with it when you add a little flavor. Just a little bit even. Doesn't take a lot.
There you are, Pooh. Now you can go up the mountain.
Harada 2 to 3 years ago.
You, Piglet.
Yeah, I guess
Certainly, Pooh. Goodness,
I'm pretty far out of the
rather
loop.
Tired now. Maybe I'll take a little nap before Tigger's party.
Oh man, a nap. Don't get me started. If I just stick this G Fuel powder into my water, it's still healthy. G Fuel, probably not. But you could do worse, probably. If that's any comfort. It's funny, I have not... Like, I went on a crazy G Fuel... like, binge for a while. Once I figured out it existed, and once I started getting some... I have so much G Fuel. I eventually had to tell myself to stop buying G Fuel, because I have so much of it that I wasn't getting through. Because I'm just one person. And now it's been quite a while since I bought any G Fuel stuff. And they do release things I want from time to time, but now I... You know, once you distance yourself just enough from anything like that, it's much easier to continue to, like... I don't know, not abuse it. You know, get away from soda, and then suddenly soda doesn't always taste very good. And it's easier not to get addicted to it. G Fuel got that lead in it. Ain't drinking. I mean, big ups for that. Man, this wasn't the right way. Big ups for that. Though, you know, sometimes I hear different things about, you know, consuming a little bit of alcohol here and there can be beneficial, but, you know, it's always hard to know what's misinformation and what isn't. So, who knows? All things in moderation, folks. Except water. Well, even water in moderation. Too much water in a short period of time is actually lethal. Just like anything, if you were to drink too much of anything, like really, really fast. Wasn't it like a milk challenge? People were drinking a ton of milk, like in a really short time frame. A tiny benefit is still a net positive. You could argue. I'm not here to convince anyone of anything, though. That's enough for me. Let's drink wine. You know what? There's just not enough giggling around here. I want to see y'all jumping. Just eat grapes. What's the matter with everyone? Yeah, I'll stick to my rock star and then go back to my water when I'm done with it. Good enough for me. Wacha! Winnie the Pooh, bash! Yeah, Broby, I mean, do it up. It's usually the only thing that I can get to relieve, like, aches. I'm a big proponent for taking hot baths. Remember way back when Broby hurt his shoulder?
Oh.
I think honestly it was sleeping
Another Tigger costume.
at your place
I
on
must
that
take
couch.
this one to Kanga too.
It's only gotten worse. Broby hurts his shoulders every other week. That's also true. It's back with vengeance. Yeah, I mean, take Tylenol, man. Even if it doesn't help with the pain, as long as you're not overtaking Tylenol. Tylenol can help with inflammation, especially since you said your prednisone might be done. Give that a shot. Take a nice hot bath, although heat is not super good for inflammation, but it can help with soreness. And you can put an ice pack on it. You know, whatever feels the best. In moderation, as with all things. Taken everything I can. Have you taken hardcore drugs? I'm not saying you should. I'm just asking because you said everything. Not tomorrow. Today! Through the fire and the flames. That's bad news. Pooh Bears. Yeah, take hard drugs. Ibuprofen, by the way. When I say hard drugs, I mean ibuprofen. Just to make that clear to any and all Twitch staff and government agents who may be watching.
Near Owl's house.
Yeah, Broby's going to see someone tomorrow.
How wonderful, dear. You've gathered all the costumes. Now we can take the surprise picture for Tigger's birthday.
Oh, I hope he likes it.
Oh, third level done. Oh my
Look at all
god.
my Tiggerific friends. Why, that's the bestest birthday present I ever got.
And indeed,
That,
who
in some ways, that's
remembers
kind of
the
cute,
birthday
and just
party
as many ways,
was
that's
one of the
really
most
creepy.
Enjoyable.
That reminds me, what was that show that you and I watched, Swizz, with the Elizabeth Holmes? We watched that miniseries about her, and then they had that, like, I want to say it was like a birthday party, and everyone was wearing a cutout of her face over their face. That's what that birthday party right there reminded me of. Like, it's just so weird. Why would everyone want to look like you? I don't think that's as flattering as it is creepy.
Remembering Eeyore's birthday helped Pooh Bear forget about the Rumbly and his Tumbly.
These are my Rumbly Tumbly Adventures.
Why, hello, Eeyore. I hope you're having a very happy birthday.
Not especially. Didn't start off very well. My house fell down again.
Oh,
and it's still
no.
not fixed.
No. Perhaps something will come along to make your day better. We have a very special surprise for Eeyore today, and I shall go see how it is coming along.
Did he just break the fourth wall and talk to me? What's nice about this game is I don't think there are achievements for getting like 100% of the honey in every level under one achievement. It's 100% of the honey per level. So like if my game crashed right now and I hadn't saved or something, I could just skip, because you can also just level select any one of them you want at any time. So I could just jump into the ones that I hadn't done yet. Whereas with that Piglet game, not only was that one way longer, I think, but there was stuff for 100%ing every level on the same file. And that game bugged out on me like twice. Pelvic thrust. I say, sonic thrust. This game would never, nothing like Samus gets a glass of milk. Adam, I got your chalky milk. That VOD is going to be hilarious when I end up putting it out there. God. So mean of them. I hate this. Why are we here? Just to suffer? Come on. Why do they do that? They make me hit it in a certain spot just so I run away. Run halfway across the map to get the item. Now what am I missing? Kick Eeyore's house? Like, whose idea was it? Like, oh yeah, collectibles that bounce around the map that you chase down. It's probably like the 15th time I've had to complain about that across these two games, but still. Okay, back to our Rumbly Tumbly Adventure. Woohoo! I wonder how much longer this will take. Because if it doesn't take exceedingly long, I could somehow manage to fit a third... Holy shit, these are... I could manage to fit a third game in tonight. The more I get done in a short time frame, the better. Because I could then potentially be done before November and move on to real shit. You missed me? Aw, I missed you. Still miss you. You're all the way over there on the other side of the computer screen. Hell, I need you to take over for me, Swizz. I can't handle this Winnie the Pooh stuff any longer. I'm gonna go insane. Did we confer? Did you play this game? Did you have this game? Oh my god, dude. I forgot there's a run button, holy. I went to the bathroom one time. Oh, okay, yeah. I think we discussed, because we were talking about the piglet. I've hit this thing like 4 times and I cannot get all these. This is crazy and annoying. Yeah, I think we discussed, though, with the piglet one, I think you said, no, it wasn't the piglet one, but you thought it was on GameCube. But this is like the same as the piglet game. And we agreed that it must have been the PlayStation one. I think it's the PlayStation one where Tigger is the main guy.
We got trouble, buddy boy. Eeyore's secret-like surprise is about to be ruined.
Oh dear. Oh, perhaps I should try to cross the bridge and save it.
Looks like that bridge needs a turn-in with a turn-type handle. I'll bounce off and see if I can find one for you.
Thank you, Dremmy. Tiger's Honey Hunt. Yeah, I want to say that that is what I played too. Just based on my own recollection. There's just not that many Winnie the Pooh games. And that one I think is a platformer. I swear that one is a platformer. The guy's either going to go all the way around or he's going to turn around and look right at me. It is that? Okay. Yeah. I mean, I want to say it's a safe bet. That's the one I played too. So weird thinking back on like old memories where it's just hazy. Like you can remember certain details. There's like a Reddit like a subreddit or something, and maybe more communities beyond that, where people have to ask, like, hey guys, I have these, like, vague memories of something. If I describe them in my own weird way, like, does anyone know what the hell I'm talking about? And for me, it's like... Actually, Broby and I, were talking about that a few months ago, too, where he was like, oh, I played this demo of, like, an RPG on the PlayStation 1 years ago, and I've been trying to figure out what was it called? What game was it? For the longest time. And so him and I went and sleuthed around and tried to figure out every single game that was ever on demo CDs for PlayStation until we finally found the game he was thinking of. And all he had to go off of was like, oh, I think you fight like a bone dragon or something in the demo. And it's just crazy what we remember. He's not here right now, but I think he would be able to tell you he was like probably less than 8 years old when he played this. So over 20 years ago. And I have a game too that I also like. I have a mental image in my head of playing it. And to this day, I don't remember what it was. But that's all I have to go off of, this weird mental image. Don't even remember exactly what console it was on. There's no way I could really describe it. And I don't even probably want to play it. I just want to quell the demons in my head that tell me I need to know what it was. Get wrecked, heffalumps. What can I say? I'm just a wumblewee tumblewee little guy. Eventually, you would think I could remember what had stuff in it by this point. Oh no, that's what we get. That's what we call a good spread. Being able to collect all 5 in one go. You just don't see that a lot. Winnie the Pooh's Rumbly Tumbly Adventures speedrunners will tell you how difficult it is to get all 5 honeypots in one go. Legendary RNG right there. Got my first bottle. Get a fairy in there. 3 more bottles and we're capped. What was that bottle achievement in Wind Waker? What was it even called? I have no musical notes either. I have to imagine that I've missed one by now. But then again, I might be overestimating this game. This baby game. Ugh, bad guys. Bad guys at school. What? Frogs.
Oh, we missed again.
Hello, Roo. Hello, Eeyore. Are you playing a game today?
Nope, not a game. We're trying to catch these frogs so we can take them back to their mother.
Yeah, she keeps calling them, and her calls are stopping Mr. Rabbit from getting rest.
Sure would be helpful if we had a jar to put them in.
A jar, you say? Well, this wasn't what I planned to use my jar for, but...
will be very
You can have it.
helpful for catching the frogs.
I know, Pooh Bear. Why don't you help Eeyore catch the frogs?
That sounds rather fun.
Wow, I love
To be quick, the frogs like to hide.
I love the bug net while riding on Eeyore minigame in every single level, please. Thank you. Just can't get enough of it. I got a jar too, Pooh. Yeah, we probably all have our own jar. Am I right, fellas?
Hooray! You did it!
Glad I could help. Suppose I'll go back to fixing my house now.
Am I crazy?
And I shall take these frogs to their
Am
mother.
I
That's a great idea,
insane?
Pooh Bear. We'll see you soon.
What is this stream?
This jar is full of little frogs. I'd better take them back to their mother. I shall need something to move all these rocks. Perhaps Rabbit has something that could be of help.
Rabbit? Missed that guy. Isn't he like the Squidward of the Winnie the Pooh verse? Winnie the Pooh cinematic universe?
This jar
Misclick.
is full of little frogs. I'd better take them back to their mother.
Playing games like this just always, I don't know why, this like little kid aesthetic, specifically, it just keeps making me think of Looney Tunes Sheep Raider. I feel like Looney Tunes typically had like pretty alright video games, weirdly enough. Like you'd think of Looney Tunes as being a property for kids, but yeah, I don't know why the games just seemed alright. And Sheep Raider is just one that really appealed to me when I was a kid, and I didn't finish it. I'm oh so curious as to whether or not it was actually a good game. I could get the achievements on that one. I'm sure whatever boss I got stuck on, I remember whatever that big red guy is, that big red, like, furry monster guy in the Looney Tunes. No clue what his name is. He's like a boss in the Sheep Raider game. I remember getting stuck on him, and it's probably like a puzzle fight. Did not understand it. Because I was a wee baby. And I'm sure it's brain dead easy. Whoa! There was three of them. There was more than two of them. That's kind of mean that they spawned me like right next to him. Where's the balloon? Ugh, 2 entrances and exits. Rabbit's house.
This jar is full of little frogs. Oh, yes. I shall need to place one more water lily between the other two. Then I think I shall be able to...
A water lily, huh? Man, Sonic Adventure, that'd be another good one to play on stream. I don't think I've played Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 on the Dreamcast. I have them on Dreamcast, actually. Like, I have the cases and everything. You know, on account of I don't usually have the cases for these games, just the discs.
Oh, thank you,
Lily
Pooh
pad?
Bear. At last, a little peace and quiet. Now I can get some rest.
Yeah, I don't know if the Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 GameCube releases have achievements yet. I feel like I checked and they didn't.
This water lily looks
Because I
very
grew up
strong.
with Sonic Adventure
I think I could even walk on it.
DX and 2 Battle. I didn't really play the Dreamcast ones because I didn't have a Dreamcast when I was younger. At some point I did. Actually, I must have played... Would it have been 1? Maybe I did play the first one, because I remember walking around with the Chao and the VMU. And I loved that. That was so cool. Miss those days. When peripherals were... They were a little tacked on at the end, but it felt kind of purposeful. A memory card with a screen. You could walk your Chao. Like, that's just cool. Dual purpose. Oh, I got the lily pad, okay. I missed that.
Very strong.
I'm like zoning in and out of this game constantly. More, No. Leave me be. Cry harder. More enemies? Jesus Christ. Enough. Damn, he's fast. Oh, that was nice. Oh, I feel like I'm moving faster than normal. I'm not even holding run, but I feel like I'm running really, really fast right now. Or maybe it's just, I have, like... Somehow, I'm retaining, like, the run status, even though I'm not holding the button anymore. Whatever it is, I like it. Damn it. Trying to skip some of these. I'm done with League of Legends.
It seems to me
It's a
that a
sledgehammer.
hammer is
The
rather
rocks?
useful for breaking rocks.
Oh, I canceled it. I was running. I had the run state active without the button. But I pressed it just to see if I would go even faster, and it just disabled it. I've not been committing this map to memory whatsoever. So I hope this is the right way. Oh my god, more enemies, dude. If I end up playing a game, another game tonight after this, I feel like it would be the Universal Studios one. There's no way that would be very long. Pretty sure I read it had a short run time. Yes. Pooh kills. That would be a great, that'd be a great gif. Winnie the Pooh with a sledgehammer, Jesus. Aren't there like Winnie the Pooh, like horror properties now?
Oh, Pooh,
Because he's in
this
the
rock is
public
gonna
domain.
fall. And when it falls,
What the
it will
fuck?
fall on Eeyore's present.
Don't worry, Piglet.
His
I'll
present?
see what I can do.
Why is that rock perched up there on that teeny... What the fuck? Look at it, that humongous boulders on that tiny little, like, stump. Someone had to put it there. His present is this stick house?
There must be
Jesus, get him
something
an
we can do
actual
to
fucking
save Eeyore's
house.
present.
That's so stupid. I could kick this fucking thing over. Goodbye to your present. My god. Eeyore's friends are assholes. No one invites him over. No one lets him live with them. They just get him new sticks to build a shitty house that they know is just gonna get destroyed. Like, completely wild. And then wherever this boulder came from, I mean, someone put it there to destroy Eeyore's house. Someone has a bone to pick with him for some reason. Even though all he does is drive Pooh around to get butterflies. Balloons are like spinach. Popeye's spinach. But for Winnie the Pooh, he just gets a balloon and then he can kill everyone. I think I already made that joke relatively. Jeez, that one flew across the entire cavern. Whatcha? No missing. Ooh, 2 things lit up. One of these better have that music note in it. Otherwise I'm screwed because I missed it somewhere. Ooh, yeah, it's got to because that's the last of the honey. Yay! The way that Winnie the Pooh bobs his head back and forth as he runs around looks like it would be
This passage
painful.
is a bit too narrow for me.
Piglet?
But perhaps Piglet could get through.
Mm-hmm. That's funny, since in the Piglet game there was like a similar reverse scenario. In like the last level where Winnie the Pooh was behind those like icicle bars. And for some reason Piglet couldn't get through them. They needed Winnie the Pooh to come careening back down the staircase like to destroy them. Inventing problems.
Oh, Piglet, it seems that our path is blocked, and only a very small animal such as yourself can get through.
Oh, all right, Pooh Bear. I'll try and help.
There he goes. Our hero. Square up. Funny to miss this combat now. Relatively speaking. I mean, it's nice that it's just like a little bit of it here and there. Like this is a fun diversion for the game, but they must have got positive reviews. People are like, wow, I like the piglet part. And they're like, yeah, you know what? Let's make a whole game where that's the only thing you do. Whereas, like, I think in the piglet game, I did not like playing as Winnie the Pooh. Where you just had to run through areas to avoid enemies, which was like kind of their nod back to this game, where Winnie the Pooh has to run past everyone to get to the balloons. They kind of missed the point. Squeeze on through. Push the boulder. Yes. Piglet, push the boulder onto the house.
I'm very glad we saved Eeyore's present, but now it seems that we are stuck.
Pooh Bear, I think I can get through. I'll go and get a stick to clear the way.
Bro, Eeyore's entire house is sticks. Just take one. I don't know why I try to like have any kind of reasoning or rationale speaking at this game. Okay, well, the one room was fine for Piglet, but did we need more? I think you made your point. I guess they had to get their mileage out of crafting this mechanic for this game. At the time, this was probably all they were going to use it for. Get blown up. Can I just leave? Do I have to fight? Barricaded. Yeah, when I hold the run button, it's Piglet. He doesn't move any faster. So that's at least a weight off of my mind thinking I missed that mechanic in the other game. I kind of skipped it. I think. Why do I have to fight the enemies to proceed? I don't get it. Just let me through. Oh my god, more, dude. You made your point. No way. Is this gonna tilt the screen? They had the entire game pre-baked already in the other Winnie the Pooh game. That's nuts. They just made a whole second game without even trying. They had every asset was already here. They made a free second game. Oh, finally. One singular stick. Couldn't have found one anywhere else.
Oh.
They should really make me have to fight my entire way back in every single room again. That would only be fair. That's enough to move that humongous boulder. The thing probably weighs a ton.
I never knew that I was so strong.
Oh, yes, Piglet. And you were very brave, too. Now, I shall go get Eeyore, so that we can give him his present.
Holy moly. Oh my fucking god, how many times am I gonna walk through this room and have to deal with enemies? I think this is the right way. I hope so. I don't remember who I was going to get. Eeyore, I think. Hopefully that's the end of the level. More enemies, let's go. Well, that guy's really small. The other ones I saw were like humongous tall boys. Please tell me this is the end.
Happy birthday, Eeyore. We have a very special surprise for you.
A surprise?
Yes, and if you follow me, we can surprise you with it. Happy birthday,
Thank God.
Eeyore. We have a surprise for you.
Oh, yes, a secret surprise.
Oh, look, a new house. Just what I wanted. Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome, Eeyore.
And indeed, Pooh Bear remembered that Eeyore's birthday surprise was one of the best ever.
Wow, you sound so excited, Eeyore. Glad to help. Alright, final level. $25 points, that's a lot.
So, to forget
Let's
about
not
being
forget that I think it was 25
Pooh
points for the
remembered
assignment
his
Ada
own birthday.
no damage run.
Today is my birthday, and I think I should like to go on
And
a
this is
treasure
just
hunt.
complete the story of Pooh's birthday. You can just open this game and go to this level right away.
Perhaps Owl would know.
You don't need to play the other levels.
But I shall
Now, obviously
need
the
to find a
points are
key
worth
to its
more
gate. I
based
wonder
on the
if it is near
ratio of the
Tiger's
game,
house.
so these are worth like less overall, but it's just funny that it's weighted at 25 points as though it's difficult. And it's not going to be difficult. I don't think there's going to be like any skill involved in this at all. It's just going to be a test of if I fall asleep or not. Pelvic thrust the rock. Best attack. What else do I need to hit? This sucker. Good spread, that's what we like.
Oh.
I wish I had more to say. But you know it. You know the drill. You know how I'm feeling in these moments. It is the exact same thing I've been doing. It's the same exact part of the same levels. There is nothing new to do. There's nothing new to say. Other than the pain is almost over. I mean, what else has been going on in the world, the gaming world lately? I hope Broby's doing okay. I know Broby's been playing a lot of Metaphor. My copy of Metaphor. So I am looking forward to playing it. And I've been lucky enough not to get spoiled, but I hope it's as fun as everyone's been saying. Sometimes I'm pedantic. And I end up really like latching on to specific things that make me specifically personally upset. And that makes me not like a game because I can't get over them.
By bouncing, of course. Say, why don't you join me, Pooh? I'll go find a way to make a bridge for you.
I do not like playing as the other characters. Like, why did they make Tigger be the stealth character? What was the thought process? Is that supposed to be like the thing he's the worst at, or what? He just throws it in the water. Okay. Well, that was easy. I'm just wondering, like,
The bridge is all ready for crossing.
how much logic and scrutiny did they really bother with in making these games? Like, it feels like not a lot.
Bounce on out of here.
That's why I'm so curious about the development of these games. Like this and the Mickey Mouse one. Like, was this a testing ground for developers before they moved on to a bigger project? Was this a cash grab, like slapdash effort to make a game because they're like, oh, it's on a kid's property, so people are gonna buy it for their kids? Like, who gives a shit what quality it is? But they put like unique mechanics and stuff, and they have alternate gameplay styles where you play as other characters. Whoever made this, you know, were their hearts in it? Were they really trying to make a good game, or were they just doing what they were told, or was it a big experiment? I'd be curious to know. Not so curious that I'm gonna go out there and try to interview someone who worked on the game, but, you know. Shigeru Miyamoto's name was on those credits for that Mickey Mouse game, the Magic Mirror one. Might have been in Hide and Sneak and I didn't notice, but like, that's wild. That game felt like total bullshit. I'm convinced that that game was nothing but a testing ground for developers, just to get their feet wet with the SDK for GameCube. I'm not supposed to... Oh, I got the magnet, that's right. Ugh. They implemented movement mechanics in this section where you're specifically slower, and if you try to turn around really sharp, like juke the enemies, there's like a whole sliding and stopping animation and you can't turn very well. just to prevent you from doing that. Like, they want you to take a certain kind of path to avoid that stuff. Like, they didn't implement no mechanics. They did craft a couple specific mechanics to make the game intricate to like a tiny degree. Why would they do that if it was a cash grab? If it was meant for kids who would never notice the nuance. Question's gonna keep me up at night.
Hello, Pooh Bear. Today seems like a good day to collect wood, if you like that sort of thing, which I do.
Collect wood? What do you mean by that? Oh, that's interesting. I've never done that before. Final level of the second game, the honeypots like refreshed back into where they spawned from at like a different rate. Like one went back and I kicked it and it came back out, but the other one had still been bouncing around for another second. I kicked it again and then that one came out. Kinda interesting, kinda weird. Not superbly interesting, but interesting enough to a guy like me.
That key is too far away. I don't
Wait, what? Did I not pick it up? Am I stupid? Oh, it probably went in the water, huh? The one time I skip a cutscene and now I don't know what the hell just happened. Getting lost in the Winnie the Pooh game. Did the key float down the water into one of these areas? You have to run all the way around just to figure it out, because I didn't pay attention. Damn me. And I'm gonna find out I didn't need to leave that area. I had the key on me and it wasn't a usable item. No, god damn it. I walked back into the loading screen. I want to be clear. This game is not fun. But it is way more fun than that Mickey Mouse game. By like a lot. I have a feeling I never needed to leave that area. I skipped the magnet grabbing the key and I don't know where the key went. And it's video game logic, like... If the magnet could grab the key from that far away, which it wouldn't in real life, then I don't see why Winnie the Pooh wouldn't also just be holding it now. Like, why would it fall in the water at that point? So it must not be a usable item. I must just have it. Right?
Oh, bother. The gate won't open.
Guess not. Do I have to talk to Eeyore then? Is that my issue? What is he gonna do?
Eeyore, do you suppose you could help me catch those birds? You see, They have taken a key, which I am in need.
The birds took the key? I thought I noticed those birds there after the fact and was like, I don't remember seeing them, but I thought that was just a me issue. The birds took the key. Oh my god, dude, it's, yeah, just like in the Piglet game where they made me chase those, like, colored balls around. Just such a fascination
You're a very
with making
good
you
friend.
chase stuff. Sorry, I shouldn't be skipping scenes where he's talking to people. I'm missing out on
This key opens the gate to
the
Owl's
story.
house. I think this key opens the gate to Owl's house.
Honestly, it was my favorite part too. Without the lore, this game is just flat. I think I like this one more than the Piglet one as far as playing it, but I think the Piglet one had a lot more going for it in the long term.
Hello, Owl. Today is my birthday, you know. And for my birthday, I thought that I would like to go on a treasure hunt.
A treasure hunt! Oh, marvelous idea. And I know just the thing you need. A treasure map.
A treasure map? Oh, yes. I don't suppose you might know where I could find one?
Of course I do, dear boy. Let's see. Yes. I distinctly remember seeing such a map hidden in some shrubs.
Ooh, a map and some shrubs? Don't mind if I do. What is happening? Do I not have enough honey? I have 35 honey. What? Do I have to pick up the honey per level? I was gonna say, I should have tons of honey. I've got all of it in the whole game. How would I not have enough for that? Kinda wild. Not gonna lie.
Oh,
Looks like an oil can.
I think Rabbit uses this oil can to remove rust from his garden tools.
Uh-huh. You do not say, Mr. Pooh Bear. Oh my god, they're bouncing over my fucking head.
Oh.
I don't know why they even do that whole put him in the astral plane and then like zoom in on his face and then immediately start zooming out. Little weird. I wonder if it's the emulator's a problem or not, that the honey does not have like any shadow under it, or it's really hard to see. It like clips into the geometry, so I can't actually see the shadow. I have very poor depth perception on where the honey is. Ooh, great spread right there. Spiderweb. Toggle sprint, please. double tapping sprint in the hopes it does something. It's funny, sprint is like such a serious term. To say you're sprinting. So to say like that Winnie the Pooh, this is walking or running, and then this is sprinting. I don't know why. I don't know why that to me just seems like way too serious. Whoever decided once we started getting like twin analog controllers and stuff, and you know the shooters started to dominate the video game market, and people just decided that the standard for sprinting should be like clicking in the left stick. Like, who decided that? The standard for movement, like directional movement, has been the left stick for so long. And before that, it was the D-pad. That was always on the left. Like, that's been a thing. So, of course, we translate movement to the left stick once that's implemented. But then why would we want sprint? Like, spatially, it makes sense. Movement options on the left. But do you know how, it can be difficult, especially depending on the controller, to click in the left stick while you are also, like, moving it in a direction. And not every controller, like, allowed for that. Sometimes you need the stick in neutral to click it in. It's just so weird. Especially if it's not toggle sprint. I have played games where you have to hold the left stick in to sprint, while also, like, aiming your directional movement. I should have known that the correct path would just have enemy battles along the way. That's how you know you're going the right way. They just put enemies in every room on the way there, at this point of the game. Anyway, I think that, like, crouching makes a lot of sense on the left stick because, especially toggle crouching, I'm a big fan of toggle. Because typically you don't need to, like, get your sprint enabled, or sorry, get your crouch enabled while you're moving in a direction. That's really, really...
Oh, bother. The gate won't open.
Okay, Pooh specifically said that was for tools. The gate was stuck? How was I supposed to know that shit? I'm pretty sure he just said that was the gate to Rabbit's house. Whatever. For some reason I thought that the farm, or that garden, was gonna be where the tools were, but whatever. Piglet, what are you doing here? It's dangerous. Halfway across the universe again. Can't get this one. And they don't just bounce out and then stay where they are. They just keep sliding around. Like, why? Anyone could watch me doing this shit in either of the games and just see how terrible it is. Like, who playtested these games? And they didn't fix it from one game to another? Awful. Haven't found any music notes. But I'm assuming that this level is like the most complete, has the most maps in it.
Oh, bother. The passage in these shrubs is a bit too small for a rather stout bear to get through.
Maybe I can make
Stout.
it wider for you, Pooh.
Oh, that would be very helpful indeed, Piglet.
You gonna make the path wider by walking past it and going somewhere else? What? What's the logic here? Explain to me just for curiosity's sake. Oh, they have the tennis They have the tennis guy here. My microphone was in the way, I couldn't see the button. Man, they really like this piglet mechanic even in this game. That wasn't as scary as the version in Piglet, I think. I think in the Piglet game, he opens his mouth like way wide and shoots bubbles out. In this one, he made like a normal face. Editor, compare shots of the two. Couldn't do this before, had to take care of the enemies first, of course. What? Who would do that? Why was that like that?
I did it, Pooh Bear!
Thank you very much, Piglet.
He comes back and
Now
Pooh is
I can
gone.
get through easily.
Oh, I'm glad I could help.
You're so brave, Piglet. Goodbye forever. If you activate your inventory when there's no item in your inventory on the exact frame that the game starts to save, you'll activate inventory storage. Oh no, I need help getting this shovel out of the ground. Well then, never mind.
Dig a hole. This shovel could be rather useful. The treasure map. No, but I'm afraid I can't read it. Perhaps Owl could.
Oh no, I can't read.
This map shows the location of the treasure.
Ooh, about to be 115 out of 135, and then that's all of it in the whole game. A much simpler task than what we had to do in Piglet, if I had to say so. But I still have to search for those music notes. And there's no indicator on the map. I feel like there should be one in this room, though, just because of the fact that this room hasn't been used in any of the other levels. Ooh, in fact, yep, I see that box is glowing right there. My instincts were right. Game looks pretty, you think so? I guess this is a nice area. This kind of reminds me of Lost Woods a little bit. With the little fireflies floating around. A little bit like forest fairies. Ooh, enemies? Hell yeah. I keep skipping. There's like a cutscene that's supposed to show me where all the enemies are positioned at the start, and I skip it every time, so I don't actually know like the route that I am probably supposed to be taking. Playing these games makes me want to play like a good kids game. Spyro. I mean, I guess yeah, like Spyro games are so easy that it feels like they have to be made for kids. But it's like such a the contrast is crazy between like this and Spyro. It feels like Spyro has gameplay. This really doesn't. This feels like I'm just doing back and forth checklist nonsense the whole time. Unfortunately, I already played Spyro for RetroAchievements long ago. I could play the Reignited trilogy on PlayStation though, since I've never played it there. So still missing 2 musical notes. That area would be new. There's a treasure chest. That's probably the end. And it probably has a musical note. But now I've been to every other area, which almost guarantees that I have missed a musical note.
Oh, you found the treasure map. Ah, well done.
But I can't read it. Do you think you could, Owl? Read it, that is?
Oh, certainly. Let's see. Oh, yes. The treasure is in a cave on the snow mountain.
Oh, thank you, Owl.
Wait a moment, Pooh. You should take this candle with you. It might be rather useful.
A candle for the spider webs. Okay, okay.
Candle is very good at giving light and keeping me warm when it's cold.
I need to figure out where the other musical note is. I could almost guarantee that the last music note's gonna be in that room that I've never been to. Huh. Okay. I mean, honestly, I could have swore I kicked that because I know that that rock has stuff in it. I knew it was on this screen, though. On account of... I looked at a guide really quick. And it said it was there, but I didn't know it was in that rock. Now I just have to hope, because I'm not going to keep looking at the guide. I have to hope that my hunch is correct. And that last note is in the final room. And then this game is done, actually. That's kind of crazy. This felt pretty short. Which I'm thankful for. It helps to know the mechanics. Oh. F off. Burn it down.
Oh. Oh.
That's it. They just shrunk it a little bit and then faded to orange. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my god, I keep forgetting about the turning speed thing. Goodbye. You lose.
Oh.
They did the same thing in Piglet's game. Treasure with beasts. I mean, this should be the last room with the last loot. Bouncing over my head somehow, pretty cool. Everything is honey. Don't really see anything else to kick though. We feed the bees.
Oh, look! I found the treasure, and it's... honey. Oh, how very yummy. I shall share the honey with all of my very good friends at my birthday
Yeah, but you had to pay way more honey than that.
This birthday was
just
Winnie
to
the
get the
Pooh's
bees out of
most
your way.
delicious birthday of all.
Hello, Pooh Bear. Now, how is that rumbly tumbly of yours?
Much better, thank you. You see, by remembering all the birthdays we celebrated, I forgot to be hungry.
Oh, that's too bad. For you see, I've bought you some honey.
Honey? Oh, well, now that you mention it, Christopher Robin, my tumbly is a bit rumbly again.
I thought that might be so. Well, why don't we have a party with all our friends so that everyone can enjoy our honey?
And so, in memory of their birthdays, and to enjoy Pooh's new honey, all the friends in the 100-acre wood had a picnic together.
Yes, and this picnic will give me one more memory to remember.
Well, I missed the music note. Or that would have been a pretty concise end to the game right there, but I gotta go back in and grab it. Looks like it was in the room I passed through on the way back. In that little owl's house. Super, you've unlocked the last minigame. Well, thankfully there seem to be no minigame achievements in this set, which is very kind of them. Oh, it put me in this room. Interesting. Oh my god, I swore I kicked it. I hit the tree. Alright. That's Winnie the Pooh. Woohoo! We beated Winnie the Pooh's Rumbly Tumbly Adventure. That was awesome.